Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our 15th class of this advanced English course. Advanced English course during the Holy Week. Please confirm if you can hear me, guys, loud and clear.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Alexander. Okay, guys. So for tonight we have the review of unit number 5. And we're going to introduce a new review. So for the past 2 weeks, we've been working with phrasal verbs, right? We did phrasal verb review part 1 and phrasal verb review part 2. So, of course, as I told you before, we have many phrasal verbs in English. This was only a sample of the phrasal verbs, so you have an idea about how you can use them, that you have an idea how to identify them, and that you get to know a couple of them. Now we're going to jump into another topic, which is, or a different category of expressions, which are English idioms. English idioms. What are English idioms? Well, English idioms are expressions that we can't translate into Spanish literally. They have a special meaning. So, in order to know the meaning of those English idioms, I need to know the meaning because I read it, someone told me, but not because I figured it out by translating the idiom. Okay? So let me share with you now our first list of English idioms that are going to be the review for this week, for the Holy Week. Okay, so here we have the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first 10 English idioms like under the weather, piece of cake, which I use a lot, break the ice, once in a blue moon, hit the sack, hit the hay, on cloud nine, pull someone's leg, spill the beans, the best of both worlds, and as right as rain. As right as rain. Okay? So these are the English idioms that you are going to study this week. As you can see here, you have the meaning in Spanish of those idioms. And also you can see that the meaning of those idioms has nothing to do with the literally translation of these expressions. Okay? So study them. In the practice that you have on the platform, you have to identify the meaning of them in Spanish, and also you have to use them in proper context. Okay? You have to use them in proper context. That's it. So, with that being said, let's start reviewing all the homework that we have for tonight. It's pretty easy, nothing difficult. Tonight's topic though, it's different. It hits different. So we will see how you deal with it. Okay, so let's start with this. Here we have hit the road, vacation plans. Which words or phrases often go with each verb? Complete the chart. Use each word or phrase only once. Okay, so take long walks. What else? What other two expressions go with take besides long walks? Tell me, Alexander.
Uh, long, long walks and take uh, sailing lessons. Take
Okay. Take long walks, take sailing lessons. What else? One more.
take a vacation.
Take a vacation. Yes, well done. Now with do. Who can tell me with do? Tell me, Angeli.
A lot of hiking, something exciting, some fishing.
Okay, do something exciting. Do something
Exciting.
exciting. A lot of hiking. A lot of hiking. And do some
Hiking.
fishing. Yes, hiking. Hiking. Okay. Mercedes, now with go. Thank you, Angeli.
Go on vacation, swimming, and camping.
Go on vacation, go swimming, go camping. Okay. So as you can see, we have um, we have take a vacation and we have go on, right? Go on vacation. It's not the same. Okay, as you can see, there's a difference. Oh, give me 1 second. Where are you? Okay. So, on, preposition, a, article. So, take a vacation, go on vacation. Don't forget. Tell me, Santiago, rent.
Hey, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening.
Uh, Reds, Encore, and Casper.
Camper.
Yeah, Camper. Uh, um, Condomin. What did you say?
Condominium.
Condominiums.
Condominium.
Yes.
They Americans they say also condo because condominium is a long word. Condominium. They say a shorter form. They say, "Hey, let's rent a condo." Condo. Okay, condo, which is a condominium. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, so let's start with the reading. I guess I'll just stay home. I guess I'll just stay home. Okay, who is going to begin with the reading? TK, welcome TK. Who is going to join TK? Alexander. Alexander Rosario. So TK, okay, Alexander, you are Nora, and TK is Lily. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm so excited. We have 2 weeks off. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll just stay home. Maybe I'll hang out with some friends and watch my favorite series. What about you? Any plans?
Yeah, I'm going to relax to beach with my cousin. We're going to go surfing every day, and my cousin likes to snorkel. So maybe we, well, well,
So
we
maybe we'll go.
will go snorkeling one day. Thank you, Chad.
Sounds like fun.
Hey, why don't you come with us?
Do you mean it? I'd love to. I'll bring my surfboard.
That's great. The more the more the merrier.
Okay, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. Okay, well done. This is a English idiom. The more the merrier. Okay, let's continue with Mercedes. Who else is going to read? Well done, TK and Alexander. Who else is going to read?
Yes.
Mercedes and Angeli. Okay, Mercedes, you are Nora, and Angeli is Lily. Go ahead.
I'm so excited. We have 2 weeks off. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll just stay home. Maybe I hang out with some series. series. What about you? Any plans? Any plans?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to relax at the beach with my cousin. Going to go surfing every day, and my cousin likes to snorkel. So maybe
Sorry. What happened?
okay. So maybe we'll go snorkeling one day.
Sounds like fun.
Hey, why don't you come with us?
Do you mean it? I'd love to. I bring my surfboard.
That's great. The more the merrier.
Okay, very well. The more the merrier. Okay, so we have Santiago. Somebody else is going to read besides Santiago that hasn't read. Sandra, are you going to read, Sandra?
What?
Are you going to read?
Yes.
Okay, so Santiago and Sandra are going to read. Santiago, you are Nora. Sandra, you are Lily.
Okay.
Hey,
I saw I saw excited. Were you 2 week off?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll just stay home. Maybe I'll hang out with some friends and watch my favorite series. What about you? Any plans?
Yeah, I going to relax the beach with cousin. We going to surfing day on the coast by snorkel. So maybe we're go is caring in the lake. So life
So, sound like fun.
they why don't you call me was has
Do you mean I'd love to? I'll bring my softball.
that's right. That's more the Maria.
The more the merrier. Okay. Okay, we'll go snorkeling one day. Anyone else who hasn't read is going to read? Anyone else who hasn't read is going to read? Joanny, are you going to read? Okay, Joanny is going to read. Juana, are you going to read? You are the last ones. Joanna, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here, teacher. I'm waiting for.
Okay, okay, so I'm going to pair you with TK. Okay, I'm going to pair
Okay.
you with TK. So Joanny Frias is going to be Nora. No, TK is going to be Nora, so Joanny Frias is Lily. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm so excited. We have 2 weeks off. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll just stay home. Maybe I'll hang out with with some friends and watch my favorite series. What about you? Any plans?
Yeah, I'm going to relax at the beach with my cousin. We are going to go surfing every day, and my cousin likes to snorkel. So maybe we'll go snorkeling one day.
Sounds like fun.
Hey, why don't you come with us?
Do you mean in I'd love to? I'll bring my surfboard.
That's great. The more the merrier.
Okay,
Teacher,
okay.
what does mean? What does mean the more the
The more
merrier?
the merrier. Interesting, right? The more the merrier is similar to Spanish. Mientras más mejor.
Yeah.
Okay? Mientras más mejor. You see, when you are inviting someone, for example, and we have many people for an activity, and you invite more people, you say, don't worry, the more the merrier. Mientras más mejor. Okay? The more the merrier. So, I'm so excited. I don't think that anyone else is going to read. So, I'm so excited. We have 2 weeks off. What are you going to do? I'm not sure. I guess I'll just stay home. Maybe I'll hang out with some friends and watch my favorite series. What about you? Any plans? Yeah, I'm going to relax at the beach with my cousin. Cousin. We have to be careful with cousin. Later, before someone said like coffee. It sounded like coffee, but it's cousin. So my cousin, we're going to go surfing every day. And my cousin likes to snorkel, so maybe we'll go snorkeling one day. Sounds like fun. Hey, when did you come with us? Do you mean it? I'd love to. I'll bring my surfboard. Surfboard. That's great. The more, the merrier. The more, the merrier. Okay? So, in our last class, we discussed the difference between future with going to and will. So, let's review the exercises and let's see if you got it. Okay, so let's start with this one. This is too easy, guys. So, let's see how fast can we do this. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is let's see, who is going to begin with column one. Column one. Who is going to begin reading column one?
The exercise one, teacher.
The exercise, yes, the exercise which is using going to or will. We have to use going to or will here, right? Okay. So you're going to
Okay.
start with number one, and I will tell
Okay.
you when to stop.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to begin, Alexander?
Yes.
Okay. Let's begin with letter A, and I will tell you when to stop.
Okay. Have you made any vacation plans? Well, I've decided on one thing. I going to take a bike tour.
I am going to take a bike tour, or
I
I'm
am
going to
going.
take a bike tour.
Yes, that's right. For how long? Well, I'm going to be away for about a week. I need I need to take some time off. Continue.
Yes.
Okay. So when are you leaving? I'm not sure. I will probably leave around the end of next month. And where are you going to go? I haven't thought about that yet. I guess I will go down south.
Okay, very well, Alexander. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next person is going to start here till the end. Tell me, Jetsina. Well done, Alexander. All your answers were correct.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me, teacher. Letter A.
Yeah, that sounds
Um,
like fun.
o-
You're going to start there until myself here.
um, are you going to fly there? Hi, teacher.
Here,
Oh,
that sounds like fun. So you start here with the question.
okay. That sounds like fun. When are you going to leave? Uh, I'm not sure yet. I will probably leave on Friday night if I don't need to work on Saturday.
Where are you? You are here in column number two, but we're still here in column number one. Here, can you see the
I,
pointer here?
teacher, sorry,
What
teacher.
are
Teacher, fue que me perdí, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Give me a second. Now my computer is stuck. Give me a second. Oh, I hate this. This always happens. Can I close this? Whenever you want. Okay.
okay?
Okay, so let's try again, Joanny. So you're here. Here. That sounds like
Here,
fun. Can you see
okay,
the pointer?
okay. That sounds like fun. Okay, are you going to buy a new bicycle?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Actually, I probably won't buy one. I don't have enough money right now. I guess I will rent one. Continue.
Yes.
Are you going to go with anyone? No, I need some time alone. I will travel by myself.
I will travel by myself. Okay. Okay, so here, Jetsina, instead of will, is going to. Because remember that this person is traveling because this person made plans for traveling. So it's not a decision that she's making at the moment. She took this decision and now she is talking about that decision that she took. So she says or he says, "No, I need some time alone. I'm going to travel by myself." That is not something that you decide at the moment, it's something that you planned. Okay, so she planned or he planned, because we don't know the sex of the other person. She or he planned to travel by themselves alone. That's part of the plan. So instead of will, is going to. Okay, well done, well done. As you can see, it's pretty easy. It's too easy. Okay, so let's start with Angeli. Column two here.
Yes,
Tell me, Angeli.
yes.
Okay, so you're going to start
Tell
here, number two, letter A, and I will tell you when to stop. Okay, so start reading and I will tell you when to stop.
What are you planning for the holiday weekend? I'm going to be visiting my parents. What are you going to do there? Nothing much. I'm going to hang out with some old school friends, and we will probably have a barbecue on Sunday. Me pasé, profesor.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Santiago, please continue from here. That sounds like fun until I tell you to stop.
Okay. That find life. When are you going to leaving? I'm not sure. yet. I will probably leaving on Friday night in long need to work on Saturday. Are you going free there? Are you going to there? I wish I could back to experience it. Is correct?
Expensive.
Expensive.
I wish I could, but it's too expensive.
Expenses. I will take the train. Are you going to go alone?
Okay, it's
Continue,
okay.
teacher.
It's okay. You can stop there. Santiago, well done. Well done. Well done. All your answers were correct. Okay. Mercedes, please, could you please finish?
Ay, papá Dios. Vamos a ver. Maybe my brother will go too. He hasn't decided yet. Do you know when you are coming back? I think um I think I bueno, estoy confundida aquí. I think I going to come back on Monday.
Okay, okay,
Chequeme ahí, porque creo que no, ahora leyéndolo, pero nada, usted me dirá.
okay, okay. So you are right, Mercedes. You failed here because it's will. I think. This is the key word here. I think. Every time you see in a sentence and you're talking about the future and you see in a sentence verbs like I think or adverbs like probably or you see I maybe or I guess is I will. Okay? Never going to, always I will. Never going to, always I will. I will with I
Sí,
think.
ahora que leí mejor, fue que me caí en cuenta. Digo yo, pero aquí dice I think, yo como lo pienso, no es seguro. Por eso fue que dije que creía que lo había hecho mal, pero ahora lo leí mejor.
Okay,
Es que yo
perfect.
no entendía realmente. Ahora que los chicos han dicho, ay, perdón que lo hable en español, pero que lo han dicho, es que yo he estado cayendo en cuenta, porque realmente para mí es un poquito confuso la diferencia entre uno y otro, pero yo estoy cayendo.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, just remember will it's we can use will for things that we're not sure, like maybe, I think, I guess, probably, I'm not sure. But going to is not used like that, okay? We don't use going to with uncertainty, but we can use will with uncertainty, okay? But not going to. Going to is when everything is decided, like here. No, I need some time alone. I am going to travel on myself. So this is a decision that she or he took in the past. It's not a decision that that person is making at the moment. No, no. It's something that that person made. That decision was made. And that person is going to execute now that decision. Okay? But it was taken. Okay? It was taken. It wasn't at the moment. It was taken. In the case of will, we can use will for things that we decide in the moment, that we decide at the moment, or for things we're not sure. Maybe I will, I guess I will, or I will probably, or I probably will. We can use will like that. Okay, so let's continue. If you have no questions, let's continue with number 2. Complete the conversation. Use be going to or will and the information on the notepads. So we're going to use the information here on the notepads. Okay. So let's see. So Elena, do you have any vacation plans? Said Scott. Okay. So Elena, well, I'm going to paint my apartment because the walls are a really ugly color, because the walls are a really ugly color. What about you? Tell me, Santiago, what is Scott Scott's response?
Where I going to rent on car and take a long ride.
Muy bien, very well. I am going to
Yes.
rent a car and take a long drive.
Oh yes. I going to planes where you say seguros. O sea, planes es como planes seguros I going to.
Yes, I'm going to.
Yes.
It's not a rush decision. It's a planned decision.
All right. Okay.
Yes. So Elena asked, "Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go?" And Scott said, "I'm not sure." Tell me, Sandra, what would be the answer? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what.
I'm going to visit my sister Janet.
I am going to. Okay,
Uh,
are you sure?
Visit my sister. See.
Because here we have, as you can see, Sandra, he says, I'm not sure. So when you're not sure about the future, you have to use will. And here in the notes of Scott, we see probably, the adverb
Okay.
probably.
Okay.
So in that case, we have to use will. I'm not sure. I will probably visit my sister Jenny.
Okay.
Okay, remember, if you see I'm not sure, or probably, or I guess, maybe is will, always will. I haven't seen her
Yes.
in a long time. Angeli, that sounds nice. I like to visit my family too. Scott, yes, and what, Angeli?
Yes, and I will go to the mountain for a few days. I haven't been, what should I say, hiking
Hiking.
in months. In months. How about you? Are you going to do anything else on your vacation?
Okay, okay. Here, Angeli, we have to add maybe, maybe. And yes,
Oh,
yes, and
yes.
maybe I will go to the
Okay, maybe.
mountains for a few days
Está bien.
because we have maybe here. Okay, so a yes and maybe, right? I will go to the mountains for a few days. Okay, let's continue with Elena. Jetsina.
I will probably catch up on my studying. I have a lot of work to do before school starts.
Okay, very well. So I will probably catch up on my studying. I will probably catch up on my studying. Okay, very well. That doesn't sound like much fun. Well, Elena, oh, I am planning to have some fun too. The last one. Tell me, Santiago.
Marshall. I plan it to have some fun too. I going to relax on beach. I love to go surfing.
Okay, okay. So here, this answer, as you can see, if you follow the conversation, you can see that he says, Scott, that doesn't sound like much fun. And she said, oh, I am planning. This is not something that she is rushing at the moment. It's not a decision that was rushed at the moment. No, she planned this. So I am planning to have some fun too. So the structure is, as Santiago said, with going to. I am going to relax on the beach because she planned this. It was planned. I love to go surfing. So the difference is pretty easy, guys. It's pretty easy. It's about identifying when something is planned, when something is not planned. This is the easier version. There is a harder version, a more complicated version of this, but we won't see that. We won't see that because we will have to explain um, many different things to help you get the cues from the exercises. But yes, there is a more complicated version of this topic. Okay, okay. But as I just said, if I start giving you those exercises, I would have to explain a lot, so you can get the cues of this. But for now, this is more than enough. You can work with this, and this will help you a lot. Okay, this will help you a lot. So let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, so here we have travel plans. Look at these answers, write questions using be going to. So here we're going to write questions with going to. Pretty easy. So number one, letter A, where are you going to go? I'm going to go someplace nice and quiet. I'm going to go someplace nice and quiet. Number two, I'm going to drive. What would be the question? Tell me, Santiago.
Are you going to travel?
Okay.
I going to drive. Continue, teacher.
I'm going to drive. Okay, but in this case, because this is a long, because this answer is no yes or no, the question is not with are, is what. What are you going to do? Okay, what are you
Okay,
going
okay.
to do? Because the answer, as you can see, doesn't have yes or no, it's a different response. So as you can see here, the question was WH, where are you going to do? Where are you going to go? So now the question is a follow-up question. What are you going to do? Follow-up question. Una pregunta de seguimiento. Okay, let's continue with number 3.
What?
Teacher,
I'm
can
just,
you repeat
Of
the number two?
Number 2 is what are you going to do?
yes. What are you going to travel?
Okay, so let's continue with number 3. I'm going to stay in a condominium. My friend has one near the beach. What would be the question? Tell me, Sandra. What do you think would be the question?
Um, I think it's where are you going to stay?
Yes, that's correct, Sandra. Where are you going to stay? Where are you going to stay? Nice, Sandra. Number 4. No, I'm going to travel by myself. What would be the question? Tell me, Sandra.
Teacher, I think, are you going to travel with someone?
Are you going to travel? Very well. Are you going to travel with anyone? Would be better. Are you going to travel with anyone? Because we normally use any for questions.
Anyone?
Anyone, yes. Are you going to travel with anyone?
Okay.
Okay. Very well. So, are you going to travel with anyone? Okay. Let's continue with part B. Use the cues to write other answers to the questions in part A. Use been going to or will. So let's see. We're going to build responses to these questions now using going to or will. So this is pretty easy. The first one is I'm not going to go to a busy place. Number 2, maybe. Maybe. Tell me, Santiago, with maybe and take a train. Easy peasy.
okay. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go a busy place.
Okay, and number two, with maybe and take the train. Build an answer with that.
Okay, excuse me. Déjame ver. I may take a train.
Maybe I will take the train.
Yes.
Maybe I will take the train.
Yes.
Okay, so when we have maybe, as you can see, guys, we always use maybe at the beginning. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. We don't say I will maybe. I will maybe take the train. No, maybe I will take the train. Okay, maybe it's normally at the beginning of a sentence. Okay, number three, with not stay and hotel. Tell me, Joanne Frias. Not stay, hotel.
I'm not going to stay in a hotel.
Nice. I am not going to stay in a hotel. And the last one, I think and ask a friend. I think and ask a friend.
Can I say, teacher?
Yes.
I think I will ask a friend.
Yes, simple. I think I will ask a friend. Remember, when you see think, maybe, I guess, not sure, probably you're going to use will. Will. Okay, let's continue with this. So, word power travel preparations. Okay, this is the last exercise before I explain tonight grammar focus, which is interesting. It's really interesting. Okay, so word power travel preparations, complete the chart, then add one more word to each category. So, clothing. What words are related to clothing from here? Who can tell me? Tell me, Sandra.
Clothing is a hiking boot. Swimsuit is sandals. Más o menos ahí.
Okay, swimsuit, sandals, and hiking boots. That's correct, Sandra. Santiago, money. With money. Santiago, your microphone is off.
Okay, teacher, excuse me. Cats, ITM card, money bird.
Okay. Cash, ATM card, and money belt. Well done. Jetsina with health. Which of these are related to health?
This is
Okay. Medication, first aid kit, vaccination.
Yeah, vaccination. Vaccination, first aid kit, and
Vaccination.
medication. Well done, Jetsina. Mercedes. Documents. Documents.
Okay. Passport, plane ticket, and travel insurance. No sé cómo se pronuncia. Travel
Insurance.
insurance.
Insurance. Like insure, but in this case with insurance. So passport, plane ticket, and travel insurance. And the last one, luggage. Luggage. What words go with luggage? Tell me, Jetsina.
Suitcase, back, and carry-on bag.
Okay, suitcase, backpack, and carry-on bag. Carry-on bag. Okay, guys, so let's start with tonight's grammar focus. So pay attention because this is easy. This is easy, but you have to pay attention, okay? Okay, so we have here models for necessity and suggestions. Okay, so far we have seen many modal verbs. Can, could, should, must, what else? Will, might, may. Well, I think that those are all the modal verbs so far. So now we're going to see must, because we haven't seen must. This is the first time. Must, need to, which is another modal verb, ought to, which is another modal verb, and the structure you'd better, okay, which is the contraction of you had better, okay, and have to, okay, have to. So new modal verbs: must, need to, have to, ought to, okay. So let's see this. The two-color code to English modals, a foolproof system for mastering rules, necessity, and advice. Okay, so forget the endless grammar rules. There are only two categories: strong rules, advice. Strong rules, you must do it. Advice, it's a good idea, but optional. Okay? So all of these, guys, all of this, I'm going to simplify it in simple categories so it is easier for you to understand. Okay? So we have strong rules, you must do it, and advice, it's a good idea, but optional. These are the two categories. Number one, strong rules and absolute necessities. This is like the law or something very important. Okay, strong rule. Una regla fuerte, ¿verdad? Una necesidad absoluta. Okay. So the authority meter, where does the rule come from? Okay. Number one, highest authority, must. Meaning, very strong rule. The rule is internal or official. For example, you must wear a seat belt. That is a strong rule. Okay? You must wear a seat belt. Is an external rule. It's an official rule. It's a regulation. If you want to drive a car, you must wear a seat belt. It's not optional. It's not a suggestion. It's an authority who is telling you that you must. You have an obligation to wear a seat belt. Tiene obligación de ponerte el cinturón de seguridad. You must. Then we have systemic authority. Have to is different. So must is the strongest one. The strongest. Then less strong is have to. Normally external rule like law or system. You have to. You have to pay taxes. It's a duty, right? It's an external rule and you have to pay. You have to pay taxes. Number three, need to. Practical authority. Necessary, softer. You need to study. So, must, very strong rule. Have to, an external rule, but not as strong as must. And need to is more a practical authority. Something that you need, like you need to study. For example, it's a practical necessity. You need to study. I need to eat. I need to buy a car. It's a practical necessity. It's not a have to or a must. Okay. So far so good. Must, the strongest. Have to, less strong. And need to, more practical. So far so good. Any questions? Okay, no questions. Okay, don't worry. This is not as hard as it may look. Okay, so the negative trap, where most students get confused. Don't have to. As you saw here, have to is a obligation. You have to, right? But what about you don't have to? There's something here, guys. When we use don't have to in English, it means the opposite. Not necessary. Optional. You can relax. You don't have to come. It's optional. So, you have to, that is an obligation. You have to pay your taxes. That is not optional. You have to comply. You have to pay your taxes. But if I say you don't have to do that practice, it's because it's optional. So if you do it, it's right. And if you don't do it, it's also right because it's optional. Okay? It's not a rule. I'm giving you an option. Okay? You don't have to come. That's not a rule. It's an option. If you come, great. If you don't come, great. Optional. But what happened with mustn't? Mustn't, don't confuse with Mustang, the car. Mustn't. Mustn't is the contraction, the negative contraction of must not. So, when you compare mustn't with don't have to, mustn't is still a very strong obligation. So when you see a sign that says you mustn't, it's because it is forbidden. Está prohibido. You mustn't. Danger. Not allowed. You mustn't come, which means you're not allowed to come. Okay? So must, affirmative, is a strong obligation, but mustn't is also a strong obligation. In the case of have to and don't have to is an obligation, but don't have to is not an obligation. It's an optional thing. That is the difference. Okay, so now we're going to work with suggestions and good ideas. This is like a recommendation, not a rule. Okay, so for recommendation, we have should, should, ought to, which is the same as should, but more formal, and had better, which is a strong advice. Okay? We have should for normal advice. We have ought to, same as should, but more formal, but you're saying the same thing. But when you use had better, it's because there is a consequence if you don't do something. It is still a suggestion, but it's a suggestion with a consequence. Okay? Okay, so let's see the examples. Should. You should eat healthy. That is a normal advice. You ought to rest. That is a normal advice, but formal. But then when you say you'd better study, you're saying you should study or you're going to fail the test. You should study or something bad is going to happen. You should study or you will have a problem. Okay? So had better, the contraction is you'd better in English, is to suggest something, but there is a consequence implied if you don't do the suggestion. Okay, so negative advice, recommending against an action. Shouldn't, you shouldn't smoke. It's something you shouldn't do. You should not do, and had better not, it had better not be late. So these are possible ways as well. Okay, shouldn't, to not do something, and had better not when you wishing something is different. Okay, so the super simple master comparison, how to instantly decode the speaker's intent. You must go, not choice. You don't have a choice. If I say you must go, it's because you are obliged. I'm obliging you to go. You have an obligation. You have to go. That's a rule. Okay, so those are strong obligations. You should go is a good idea. You don't have to go is optional. More examples. A real-time mental algorithm. If rule, wear a helmet. Por ejemplo, ponerse el casco, wear a helmet is a must, right? It's not a should, it's a must. It's a strong obligation. You have to wear a helmet if you are driving a motorcycle. You have to wear a helmet. Pay taxes. Well, it's not as stronger as must, but is an external rule. And we use have to for external rules. Have to. Advise, eat vegetables. Should. Sleep early. Should. Okay. Again, must, have to, no choice. Should, good idea. Don't have to is optional. Any questions? Any question, guys?
No, teacher.
Okay. Okay, guys, this is a really important topic, okay? It is important, it is adamant that you get the idea of how to use each of these phrasal verbs. Sorry, modal verbs. It is really important because their difference are nuances, okay? So it is important that you get the difference. So I will give you the benefit of the doubt, and we will see in our next class if you got it, okay? Because you need to understand the difference when you applied those modal verbs in exercises. La mayoría de los exámenes donde la gente, hay varios temas en los exámenes que dan de evaluación donde la gente suele quemarse, para decirlo de manera muy llana, suele quemarse. Y uno de ellos tiene que ver con los verbos modales. Por la sencilla razón de que son verbos modales que tienen matices, ¿verdad? Son muy interpretativos. Y usted tiene que entender el contexto, tiene que ver una oración y entender lo que implica la oración, tomando en cuenta la referencia del mundo real, para usted saber cómo los va a aplicar. Entonces, en los ejercicios que ustedes van a tener para esta semana, para de aquí para el miércoles, ustedes van a poner a prueba eso. No les voy a decir mucho, vamos a ver cómo les fue con lo que les expliqué. Y vamos a ver entonces con los ejercicios, ahí vamos a ir haciendo los ajustes y yo haré algunos otros comentarios, posiblemente en español, para que les quede bien claro. Porque, como les dije, hay que saber diferenciar entre una obligación con must, una obligación externa con have to, una recomendación con should y ought to, o una sugerencia que implica una consecuencia como el you'd better. También diferenciar entre el you don't have to, que es opcional, es igual que el have to, pero mustn't, que es la negación de must, es una obligación de que no debes hacer algo. Es decir, es una prohibición. Entonces, mientras que la negación de have to le rebaja la norma y ya deja de ser una obligación a convertirse en algo opcional, en el caso de mustn't, no es una reducción de la obligación, todo lo contrario, es una obligación negativa de no hacer. ¿Ok? Pero vamos a ver eso en detalle en la próxima clase con los ejercicios que les van a ayudar bastante. Entonces, let's continue. So our first homework is this one. Choose the best advice for someone who is going on vacation. So here you have to choose one of the two options. Don't have to, shouldn't, must, should, etc. You have two options. You have to choose one. Only one is correct. Number 2, a pleasant trip. Listen to an interview with a spokeswoman from the London Visitor Center. Number the topics she discusses in the correct order from 1 to 4. Listen again. Write one piece of advice that she gives for each topic. Ok, entonces aquí vamos a escuchar ahora a una mujer, a una speaker, hablando de 4 temas. Tenemos que ordenar estos temas en el orden en el que ella los menciona y agregar un consejo que ella da en cada uno de los temas. Number 2. Number 3, circle the correct word or words to give advice to travelers. Aquí hay que cerrar la palabra correcta, ¿verdad? Luego tenemos take it or leave it. Check the most important item to have in each situation. Debemos identificar cuál es el objeto más importante que debemos tener en cada una de las situaciones que están aquí en las oraciones. Y luego nos dice, give advice to these people. Use the words or phrases in the box and the items in part A. Use each word or phrase only once. Entonces, tomando en cuenta las opciones que vamos a tomar, que vamos a seleccionar aquí, vamos a construir recomendaciones basadas en esas opciones utilizando una de las expresiones de la caja y solamente podemos usarlas una sola vez. Por ejemplo, la primera opción fue a passport. Entonces, aquí dice Martina is going on a vacation to a foreign country. She'd better, usando had better, she'd better take a passport. ¿Okay? Vamos a hacer una recomendación en base al tópico elegido, que es uno nada más. Lo más importante para cada una de estas situaciones, que por el contexto se cae de la mata. Y luego entonces dar una recomendación con ought to, need to o should. ¿Ok? Muy bien. Seguimos. Rewrite these sentences. Find another way to say each sentence using the words given. Vamos a reescribir estas oraciones diciendo lo mismo con las palabras entre paréntesis. Y por último tenemos este artículo. Adventure Vacations. De paso, chicos, solamente nos quedan 5 clases con la del miércoles para terminar. Es decir, prácticamente nos quedan 2 semanas. Así que vamos a darle con todo en esas 2 últimas semanas antes de que termine el curso completamente ya. Entonces, Adventure Vacations. Tenemos aquí este artículo. Tenemos 3 párrafos. Vamos a ver, paragraph letter A. Santiago, paragraph letter A. Do you want it?
Okay. Yes.
Thank you, Santiago. Okay, I need a volunteer for paragraph letter B and paragraph letter C. Who is going to volunteer? Mercedes, okay, letter B, and Angeli, letter C. Excellent. Thank you guys. Santiago, letter A, Mercedes, letter B, and Angeli, letter C. Everyone has to read the article, okay? These exercises are more complex. So read the article, then complete the summary using words from the article. Este ejercicio que está aquí tiene su nivel de complejidad, ¿ok? Ven los espacios en blanco que están aquí, hay que colocar una palabra. Y esa palabra que va en cada uno de esos espacios en blanco está metida aquí adentro, en esos párrafos. Entonces, hay que entender el artículo para identificar qué palabra es la correcta en cada una de estas opciones. ¿Ok? Ya estamos en nivel avanzado. Read the comments of people who are on one of these 3 trips. Which vacations are they on? Write the letter. Aquí tenemos 6 comentarios. Debemos de colocar la letra de dónde usted cree que es el comentario, del párrafo A, del párrafo B o del párrafo C, en base a lo que dice. Y eso es todo. That will be all. So the homework is pretty simple. We have, what is it? Where is it? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Only 6. Pretty easy, okay? So that will be all, guys. Do you have a question or any questions regarding this class? If you have no questions, guys, that will be all for tonight. Remember to study a lot. And we are at the end. 5 more classes, and this course will be over. Okay? So let's bring out all the energy to finish this with the best attitude, with the best attitude, with the best enthusiasm that we can bring to each of the last classes. Okay, guys, so have a really good night. See you on Wednesday. Bye. Good night.
Thank you, teacher. Good night. Have a good night. Bye bye,
Bye
chicos.
bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.